I'm Anoluwapo by name, and with me is the news of Nollywood. Filmmaker content creators should be reminded that it is an offense to directly or indirectly make public show of same-sex relationship in Nigeria. It is also an offense to distribute or exhibit any film or video content, including skits and musical videos on any platform without recourse to the National Film and Video Censors Board for clarification. Mr. Barron, what do you want to say concerning this situation?
I think the new DG at the National Film Videos and Censors Board, Dr. Shaibu Saini, is best described as the right peg for the right hole. He understands film. He understands what is needed, to put structures in place and to see that Nollywood goes beyond what we just watch, but the ethics of the industry and everything is being put to place. And I can assure you that when it's done with his tenure, Nollywood would have seen an overall, and that is why you can see him come up with stuff like this, which, these are things that are already in the Gazette, but, people don't reckon with it, or they don't even think it worthy to take note of it. But for somebody who understands it and who understands that this is the way it is done in other climes, it is high time we get it right. So Nollywood is not just about what we are churning out. It's also about the structure. It's also about the ethics, of the industry, as it may be.
Mr. Bon, what can you say concerning this?
Well, Mr. Biron have said it all. And the disturbing video that warrant them to issue the statement, I saw it, and I think that the problem is actually because of the fact that you don't have to censor a YouTube movie before you post it. So it's easy for anybody to do anything that is against the code of the Nigerian Film and Video Censors Board. So I think where the work lies now is the fact that Dr. Shuaib should ensure that he works with YouTube and ensure that films that are going into YouTube are also censored. It's a win-win for him if he does that, because it means better revenue for the Film and Video Censors Board. Because every year at least 5,000 films are released on YouTube from Nigeria. So if 5,000 films, if it's only 50,000 that people are paying to censor 5,000 films, you know how much that will bring to the purse of Nigerian Film and Video Censors Board. So I think that apart from the films that are being shown in the cinema and the films that are going to Amazon and Prime, which it is compulsory to have it censored, the films that go to YouTube should also be censored, so that we can have a sense of professionalism all across board.
Okay.
No, I said I agree with that.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Muyiwa Ademola celebrates wife as she adds another feather to an academic cap. Congratulations to Muyiwa Ademola and his wife, rather. Actress Laide Bakare had an encounter with police officers on Friday, 24th of June 2024. She acclaimed the police drove the car with her daughter, a minor in it. What can you say concerning it, Mr. Barron?
It's a funny one. I actually listened to a statement, on Instagram. But I read the statement from the police, which says she took an illegal route, which is the BRT lane, and she drove the car after she was arrested, she drove the car to the place where she was made to pay the fine. So, I don't know. I wasn't there. So it's their words against her words. And she's saying someone else drove the car with a minor in it, but the police and the transportation authority are saying otherwise. So I'm a bit indifferent because I wasn't there. So it's hard for me to say who is lying and who is not, basically.
Number one, I feel very disappointed to the fact that Laide Bakare went online to make that video. I feel it is very unnecessary. I got in the know of the matter Friday evening because one of those who were around the time that incident happened called me to ask for my intervention. But by the time they were calling me back, they said it had been sorted. Only for me to see that video on Sunday. This is my own take. Let's assume that Raide has issues with the way police handle the matter, why can't she walk to the office of the Lagos State Police Commissioner to make a formal complaint about how that matter was handled and say, okay. Number two, the police have a right to, because I initially had an argument with the police PPRO on a forum when this issue came, when the police PPRO said you cannot intimidate the police. And I said, this is not a matter of intimidation. This is a matter of how professionalism is being handled. Until the police came out with their own side. And when they came out with their own side, you could see that the police were right. The only place where I have a bit of issues is that you can't drive a minor in a car without the person. They should have found a way around that. You understand? Apart from that, the police were right. They said you took a BRT lane. It's illegal to take a BRT lane. The money that was collected, that you said was collected, you made it look like it was a bribe. But the police came out with evidence that the money was paid to the account of the Lagos State government. So how can you understand? So apart from Raide Bakari, Nollywood people need to learn to be able to do their business without going and making videos. It is becoming embarrassing. Police harass engineers, police harass lawyers, police harass doctors. They don't make videos. You understand? So they should learn to make their complaint. I'm sure if she had walked into the Lagos State Police Command with the complaint, she would have been treated right and wouldn't have been treated to all this kind of drama that we get. And people keep saying Nollywood people are not serious because of all
Stuff
this kind
like
of
this. Yes,
things.
I agree with you.
So, Mr. Bon, are you saying that the way the police officer drove our daughter just like that, do you feel is okay?
I've said that is the only point I have against the police for driving the minor.
Okay.
You understand? Without the mother being there. Apart from that, the police were right. They were doing their job. You can't stop the police from doing their job.
Why take a BRT lane?
Why
when
take
we
a
all
BRT
know
lane?
it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Why take it?
Thank you so much, sir. I made my dispute appearance in Hollywood as the only Nollywood actor to walk the red carpet at the Beverly Hills Cop 4 Axel F movie premiere in Beverly Hills, actor Uzaru Kwe stated in the post. Veteran Nollywood actor Anayo Modestus Onyekwere, popularly known as Kanayo or Kanayo, has said Nigeria will start progressing as a country the day a person of Igbo ethnic extraction becomes the president. He said the Igbophobia, which has made some sections of the country blacklist the Igbos from the presidency, was only a figment of imagination. Mr. Bon, what can you say concerning it?
I don't have a comment.
I also don't have a comment because I don't want to go into this, honestly.
If you go into this, we will
It
not leave here.
exactly.
I watched the interview on Honest Punch, and I think that he said so many very great things, but this one, he was being emotional. Let's go to the next news, please.
Okay, Angel Inugwe manager has expressed disappointment with Kanayo or Kanayo conduct regarding false statements made by the Nollywood actor and filmmaker in an Instagram video on June 21st, 2024. Mr. Bon, what can you say concerning it?
The same thing I just said about us not making videos. Kanayo is 62. Angel is 19. So how can a 62-year-old man take a video, make a video and post on Instagram? You understand? Kanayo has the ears of the president of Actors Guild of Nigeria, who could have dealt with the situation.
Yes, sir.
So it still warrants back to what we are saying. So if a doctor does not go on the shift that is supposed to go, with the chief medical officer make a video on Instagram. You understand?
Yeah.
We need to learn to know how to use this social media. It is becoming very, very embarrassing. And when I saw the video, I was so disappointed because Kanayo is somebody that I respect and I still respect so much.
Okay, Mr. Baron, do you feel comfortable with the fact that Mr. Kanayo said Angel Inugwe should be banned out of the Nollywood industry? Do you feel comfortable with it?
Well, I wouldn't say I feel comfortable or not, but what I can tell you for a fact is that, I mean, he has a reason. I mean, he laid out why he said so, and it's left for the guild, because they have a guild, you know. So, like Mr. Bond rightly said, the idea basically is to speak to the head of the guild and ensure that processes went by and things are done properly, rather than just going on Instagram and making claims and allegations and all that. Why not go through the channel so they can tell if she's actually a member or not? It's easier to deal with situations in that manner rather than taking laws into our hands, basically.
Thank you so much, Mr. Baron and Mr. Bond. That's all for the news this week in Nollywood.